Good day everyone. Here's our challenge for today. So our goal is to solve this equation in real numbers. We have 1 over x plus 1 over x plus 1 plus 1 over x plus 2 plus 1 over x plus 3 equals 0. Now if you want to try this problem, just pause this video right now, and if you're ready, here's the solution. And I hope you pause this video. Now let's answer this question together. First thing to do is to rearrange this equation a little bit, like this. So we have 1 over x plus 1 over x plus 3 and 1 over x plus 1 plus 1 over x plus 2. Why we do that? Take note that if we combine these two terms, we get x plus 3 plus x all over x times the quantity x plus 3. Now how about the last two terms? If we combine them, we get x plus 2 plus x plus 1 all over x plus 1 times x plus 2. Now notice that if we simplify the numerators of these two terms, we get an answer of 2x plus 3. Now since they are equal, we can now factor out 2x plus 3. If we do that, we get 2x plus 3 multiplied by 1 over x times x plus 3 plus 1 over x plus 1 times x plus 2. And don't forget that it is equal to 0. Now since it is equal to 0, it follows that at least one of them must be equal to 0. Therefore, let's equate the first factor to 0. So we have 2x plus 3 equals 0. Now subtract 3 on both sides, we get 2x equals negative 3. Divide by 2 on both sides, we get that x equals negative 3 over 2. Therefore, we have now one real solution for this equation. We have x equals negative 3 over 2. Now, how about the second factor? Let's equate the second factor into 0, like this. Now, what we're going to do is to combine these two terms on the left-hand side. To make it easy, multiply the first term by x plus 1 times x plus 2 on numerator and the denominator, and the second term multiply by x times x plus 3 on both numerator and denominator. And then, we can now combine them. If we do that, we get x plus 1 times x plus 2 plus x times x plus 3 all over the common denominator, which is x times x plus 3 times x plus 1 times x plus 2. And don't forget that it is equal to 0. Next, since it is equal to 0, it follows that the numerator of this fraction must be equal to 0. Now we have x plus 1 times x plus 2 plus x times x plus 3 equals 0. Now multiply x plus 1 times x plus 2 will give us x squared plus 3x plus 2. And also, distribute this x to x plus 3, and this will give us x squared plus 3x. Now combine like terms. We have 2x squared, therefore we have 2x squared. 3x plus 3x will give us 6x, and we have 2. Therefore, we have 2x squared plus 6x plus 2 equals 0. Now since all numerical coefficients are even, we can now divide this by 2. It follows that we have x squared plus 3x plus 1 equals 0. Now, to solve for x, we will use the very well-known formula, which is the quadratic formula, which is equal to negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Now, on our quadratic equation, a represents the numerical coefficient of x squared, which is equal to 1. And b is the numerical coefficient of the variable x, which is 3. And c is the constant, which is 1. Now, substitute all the given values to our quadratic equation, and we have negative 3 plus or minus square root of 3 squared minus 4 times 1 times 1 all over 2 times 1. Now, simplify. 3 squared minus 4 will give us 5. Therefore, x must be equal to negative 3 plus or minus square root of 5 all over 2. So we have two possible values for x. We have negative 3 plus square root of 5 over 2 and negative 3 minus square root of 5 all over 2. Therefore, we found another two real solutions to our equation. Therefore, our answer to this question, what is the value of x in 1 over x plus 1 over x plus 1 plus 1 over x plus 2 plus 1 over x plus 3 equals 0 are x equals negative 3 over 2 and x must be equal to negative 3 plus or minus square root of 5 over 2. And as always, we're done.